Pretty soon. Without any dentist, only hygienist. Next is Christine, their lovely daughter, who danced pretty well. I saw you, who danced pretty well. Hindi. Kontra naman to aking pinsan. And of course, April, who is celebrating something tomorrow. Are we invited, April? On the confirmation. Oh, this is the celebration already. Di makikihati pa sa regalo na aking mga pinsan. And then we have Micaela. And the only boy in the family of Imelda is a son. There you are. Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. And of course, my youngest son, who carries my name, Rodolfo Abuyuan Jr. And of course, his lovely spouse, who looks like a teenager now with and of course, their two sons, Sean Canary Abuyuan and Justin, the very silent boy. There you are. There is the silent boy, very active. You know what? Somebody greeted him during swimming lesson, and then said he was looking at a woman who actually is a teacher, and said, "What are you eating?" Because the teacher is a little bit old, taking medicine, food, and he said, "Why are you eating that?" And then the teacher talked to him, and then when he stepped out, he said, "Oh,
Stop saying that.
your grandson is very cute and he's smart at his age. How old is he?" "I think he's only 3 years old," I said. "Oh, at his age? Oh, at that time, you're only 3. Because that was a long time ago. And then the lady said, "Oh,
It's a boy.
your grandson is very smart." And then he keeps on talking to him, and then we're leaving already. And then when he left, he went to the father and said, "Dad, the lady likes me." Mahal na rin yata sa ama.
Do you want three? Papa Rudy's wrong.
Papa Rudy, you're wrong.
Okay, sit down now, son. This is my part, you know. Where am I now? I'm lost. I'm lost now.
You're at the end of your speech.
Okay, since I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
No, I'm begging my grandson, who is a pastor, because I gave everything to him about religion. Now I don't want to talk to him because it'll take long. You know how to talk about religion. Yeah, it's a long time. So, and besides, my daughter didn't bring that note. I might be quoting something wrong, and then you'll dispute my statement. Well, anyway, thank you for coming, all of you, and I hope, and I just hope that we'll see each other again. Thank you, Wally, and for coming. Thank you very much, and to everyone, to my cousins, my friends, and Pacquiao time. Going back on my previous statement about marriage encounter, and to give meaning to anniversary of marital relationship,
it reminds me some time ago while we are distributing our invitations in Los Angeles. I met an old friend and tried to invite him to join us here with his wife. But he opted out and said, you know, we are not in good terms with my wife lately. We always quarrel. Actually, he always quarreled with me, arguing, nagging me, and I'm getting fed up. And I was thinking of, leaving her. But I said, do you know? I said this actually jokingly, and I said, do you know that in our marriage contract there is an expiry date? And he said, I wish there is, but there is none. I went over and over again our marriage contract. I went even on the fine prints, but I don't see any expiry date. I wish, as I've said earlier, there is. So, when it expires, I will not renew the contract anymore. And then I said, yes, there is an expiry date. But it was not written in ink. You see, during your early marriage, everything is well and fine. Everything is full of love and promises to each other. But as time passed by, as your inner self, each of you, came out, things have changed and a fight started. Arguments. You know, the husband oftentimes comes home after work, drunk most of the time, and sometimes even entertain women of the night. And this is the cause of the argument when he comes home to his wife. Also, the wife left supposedly in the house to take care of the kids. He went out without the husband's permission to see her friends, their old friends, go shopping, go to the movies, and even go parties. Not remembering that the children are left behind in the house. So when she comes home late, the husband naturally will get mad and ask her, why? Where have you came? Where did you go? Why did you leave the children? And quarrel start. Things go on and on, day in and day out. They always quarrel until it went into extreme and sometimes even becomes physical. At this time, as I've said earlier, this is the beginning that your marriage is expiring. And if you push through with your plans to separate, and that is the end of the marriage. And if you separate, what happens now to the kids that are still young? They don't have any part in your quarrel. And they are caught in between your anger and will be left behind.